What's going on, chat? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Tonight is going to be a rambling night, we'll say. I had a tournament myself today. Ended up going 4-0. We split because I wanted to eat. And I had a very good stromboli. Most of a very good stromboli. I haven't eaten it all. I probably could have eaten it all, but that probably wouldn't have been a good idea. But that's not really what we're here to talk about. We are going to be looking at some Phobies games and rambling in between. Monster of the Week is back on. Missed a few weeks here and there because I had real life stuff going on and I wanted to make sure that I could devote the appropriate amount of attention to said events. We're going to pick some random games. I didn't ping the players this time. Nobody was chomping at the bit to let me know which games they wanted us to view. So we're going to take a peek. And like I said, we'll fill in the gaps with some other stuff. So let me pull up the bracket. Let's pull up the bracket here. So what's going on, chat? How's everybody doing out there tonight? Hope you're having a good start, end, middle, whatever of your weekend. Interesting. Some interesting things going on here, chat. We're going to take a look at a round one game. Let's see. What do we got? I think this is the right person. I gotta check. Yes. Now, of course, I have to let everyone know that I am part of the content affiliate program. That means the Phobies team does, in fact, give me coffee for producing Phobies content. It also means that the Phobies team is providing the prizes for Monster of the Week. So if you're interested in playing in a Phobies tournament where everything's set to level 1, and you can get coffee prizes literally just for playing, you'll walk away with coffee. Hit up the Random Thoughts Discord. The link for that is, of course, in the description. I'm going to go with yes. We'll zone in here. It's definitely a Monster of the Week game. Is it from event number 1? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But we got Marquee, we got Potenzia, we got Morbidity. We did have a few of the new maps in the pool this week. Did have a few maps that were an option, but maybe for the next game we view, I'll try and explicitly find one of the new maps. Because we did get new maps thanks to the new patch. Definitely exciting. Getting a fairly standard opener here out of Marky, our orange player. Unsure about this opener from Potenzia. I don't know if I like the idea of allowing the tickles to get cooked here like this. Air quotes, for free. You could have put it above the, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't really matter. If you put it above the obstacle, like just below the abyss tiles, then that forces the snowball to come back, meaning it doesn't claim this panic point. There is that. Hashtag just saying. But instead, cooked tickles, still fairly healthy. It's going to die between the various things that are here. Bo is moving into the hot seat. We have a follow-up Ginsting who's actually going to end up on the hot seat. Making a note here real quick, chat. Making a note real quick. Hematic Ginstings galore. I don't know either player's collection with well, in general, but with respect specifically to the new patch, as to whether they've gotten new options. You know, like, are we going to be looking at a... The hell's the Resurrect Phobie called? Keep wanting to say Tombstone, but that's not it. It's not Gravedigger. Something generic sounding. What was the name? Somebody will correct me. But this is... The map itself is not... This is not one of the new maps, and this is a very, as we've seen in the past, a very aggressive map. And we're seeing a lot of pressure put onto Potenzia. Well, maybe not a lot, but a decent amount of pressure. Was 4-2, now it's 3-3 even. Here's an unclaimed panic point. We're going to see a dead cat here. Why did the sound cut out? That was weird. I'm getting warm, chat. I'm going to have to take the sweatshirt off. I'm cooking. Oh, it's my new sweatshirt. Got more notes to make. More notes to make. Things for editing for later. Specifically tomorrow. People have to let me know if they like seeing the Monster of the Week games more than they do, or is it equal, or what, with respect to regular viewer games. Alright, we get an attractor coming down. This will give Potenzi a significant edge in this setup. A goon coming in for our orange player. Now, I really... Wait, what is going on with this conveyor tile? Why is it like... You guys seeing that? It's sticking through the snappy there. Noxious out of our blue player. Snap pick on the Noxious. I am very curious until, like, how long it's going to take until we get a tile that specifically interacts with Max. Technically, you could say the poison tiles and the disease tiles do already. They just don't interact, given the exception, but it's not really what most people are looking for. Standoff has begun. 14 keys to 15. Panic point advantage blue for now. We're getting a glob. I'm not in love with this, I don't think. There's only a single one mover. There's an argument that, hey, you could glob the goon, but, like, that's not going to happen. Admittedly, there is an attractor to try and set up a really pulverizing glob play, but... I don't know about that. Now, we get the counter yoink in Miss Moffat. I don't know that it's enough. I also don't know if the goon being there would have mattered. Well, I guess you can get poisoned. You can get poisoned anyway. Ah, excuse me. Yeah... This is a big ouch. This is going to be a lot of damage from this Noxious. And you're going to get the... Like, you get the counter kill on the Noxious. But this poison ticking the way it is going to be a serious problem for our orange player. I think allowing the Noxious to hit there is not... That's problematic. There's no two ways about it. That's a decent bomb, because you do get the tag down here onto the bow. Problem is that this attractor is going to feast. Okay, maybe not. Spider's out of position. There's nothing for the attractor to hit at the moment, but that doesn't look like it's going to stop our blue player from trying to make something happen. Big old buffed up bees going in, half health goon there. Is this an overextension? It is a decent amount of HP to chew through between the Gin Sting and the Glob. Fleshcrawler and Maggie are the final phobies for our blue player. Pushing the panic point advantage. Okay, this is cute. That's actually really cute. The heads-up play with the conveyor tile pushing their enemy's Gin Sting into the Glob. Alright, you take those. Is there enough damage here to free it? Probably. Dude, that is so much effort to kill that glob. All to save, like, a 30% health Jin Sting? Ematic, but... Because that means Goon is 100% dead. That... There had to have been a better exchange there, right? There had to have been a better exchange there. There's no world in which that's optimal. Certainly not this reality. Flash Crawler, tentacles! Get him. Oof. How the turntable. In the business, we say they are cooked. Yeah, our orange player's kind of cooked here. Maggie kills Snappy. Did a tractor even... The tractor did pull. Ah, you gotta forgive the yawning, I'm tired. I thought I was gonna get sleep in today, chat. It did not happen. Did not happen. It was not because of the tournament, but I've now had many weekends in a row where I've gotten no additional restful sleep, so... make do with what we can. When suddenly there was only a Minotaur jar and a Sucky. A Minotaur, a jar, and a Sucky walk into a bar. And they say, ow. Watching the inevitable demise. Yeah, the entire game kind of hinged on that one play. I think it was set up by the Noxious play, because our orange player realistically was kind of pushed into doing something, but... Yikes. There were so many damn bees. That's a lot of blue panic points, by the way. GG. Well played. Well done. GG. Let's see what the next game will be. I should try and find games that are, on a new map. Let's see if anybody chose a new map. Is this one of the new maps? It's not. I'm gonna try and pick one of the other ones, see if we'll pick one of the other games. I'd like to showcase the new maps, but I don't know if anybody actually chose it. I was halfway debating making it a 2-map map pool, so you have to choose one of the new maps. But I didn't go that far. I didn't quite go that far. Is this a new map? It might be. Let me just make sure this is a Monster of the Week game. It is, in fact. We'll take a look at this one. Oh, it is a new map. We got Dama versus Walker Jabbo. Jabbo? It's the Jabberwocky. I don't know. Rocking the Ace avatar. My voice is starting to go a little bit. So this is Ill Intent. I don't think this was available when Karsten and I talked about it on the Face Your Fears podcast. Yikes. That's a... well, it's not a freebie kill. But I think you take that. I think you take that trade. This gives you like a big leg up board position-wise. Yeah, the Murder Wing is not going to do a whole hell of a lot from this position, but it does let you do something, at least. You can claim this. You can advance your corn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So no traps yet. Tooth Fairy's the follow-up. This is an interesting map. Like, this stim means that you can put a jar there and shell your opponent's heart, and it's kind of a defensible position because your opponent either has to funnel over the top or swing through the middle where everything's going to be. All right, we got a little hexy action. I don't know about hexy yet. What do you think, chat? Or YouTube, for that matter. You think hexy's doing well for you? I think this is only like the second time I've seen it in play. Little innocuous, followed by Wiggy. That's questionable. The innocuous here obviously is a big threat, although Hexy could hypothetically just walk up to it. Because if it wants to interact, you are disabling it a little bit, but... Alright, this is a good prediction on where the trap is going to be. I don't know that this is worth it, because if you don't kill this corn, this is not worth it. You are not killing this corn, are you? Oh, this is not... No, not like that. No! Not like this! Oh, no. Jabberwocky. You're about to go meet Alice. Dama's going to send you back to Wonderland. It's minimum 3 keys lost here. The only question is how many more. Oof. Oof! Oof size large, chat. Oof size large. Yeah, I gotta admit that was a unfortunate turn of events. You do get the counter kill on the Wiggy here. The Wiggy already did its job, though. The corn is gonna go down soon. But so is this Murder Wing, I think? I don't know about this. Lerat! What's good? Did you get a new Twitch handle? Erratic coming in. I gotta be honest, I don't think it matters what count came in at this point, because I don't know what our orange player does from this position. This Innocuous is going to just absolutely feed him to a wood chipper. Alright, we're going heart. I mean, you might as well. I don't know how you deal with the erratic as our orange player either. Yikes. I don't really have much to add to this one. We kind of knew it was going to be a beating when it was only an 18-turn game. I don't know if this map is this aggressive normally. But yeah, like, similar to the last game, it all came down to one turn. You know, that's an interesting thing. Now that I've said that, I gotta take the sweatshirt off. I'm cooking, chat. I love this sweatshirt, though. I love this sweatshirt. Put it up there. I'm cooking. Yeah, so we can talk about this for a second. Like, the less variance there is in something, the less variance there is. So, Phobies is a highly deterministic game, right? Like, there's no, oh, well, when Bo Mangles attacks, there's a chance that he might punch himself in the dick. Like, that's not a thing. The more deterministic something is, the more punishing it is. As soon as you make a mistake, if your opponent is not making mistakes, you kind of lose on the spot. Which anybody who's played chess knows this, because the game is, chess is deterministic. You make a mistake, you give up a piece, you are way, way behind, and you need your opponent to make probably a larger size error than you in order to make up for lost tempo. Phobies is no different. We saw that in the last two games where, like, a single turn changes things. Ill Intent is a surprisingly good map. I mean, it's not too aggressive or too stallish. Honestly, that's the first game I've witnessed on it, so I don't really have much in the way of, I don't have much in the way of, opinion, we'll say. Let's see here. Where is it? Where is this game? Well, it's not a new map, but it is one that is, I want to say, beloved. This might sting a little. We got Marky, we got Dear H. Let's see what this game has in store. It's way better compared to like half the map update of the maps we got, at least. You think it's that much better than the other maps? I'm telling you, I really wish we could just do custom map pools all the time. I gotta go through the map list, in general. And I did a map tier list a while ago because I was going to do a video on it, and then I just never did the video because I'm like, I don't care. It doesn't matter because we have no impact on it, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, here's the tier list for these phobies that you could choose to use, or if you're playing a different game, these are the tier list for these guns in this shooter, or this, that, and whatever it happens to be. You can't control the damn map pool, so... Lonesome Town and Desolation Row are just Maze of Folk 2.0 and 3.0 from what I saw. Are they that bad? They're that aggressive? You know what I should do? Carson and I have talked about this before, and I've had this discussion with a lot of people over time. But I think we need to create the Phobies map tenets. As in, these are the criteria in order for a map to be good or bad. You know, like the criteria for a small map, the criteria for a large map, and then just kind of like codify it. And I would love to see, like, can we come up with a set of rules that it's, okay, the panic points need to be set up in this way, if it's a small map, or one of these variations. And it can't be this sort of obstacle structure, or it can be this one, and the hearts have to be in these positions. Like, there should be generalized rules that drive, you can't pair these things together because bad. You can't pair these things together because real bad. Or you must pair these things together because then good. Mesophobe was less aggressive than Lonesome Town, and I stand by that point. That's a bold statement there. That is a bold statement there, Cotton. Got a little puff action. I know we haven't really commented on this game. Marky once again deploying the goon. Little goon action. I do love bombs on this map. For a second, I thought that was Dear H's Hevo, and I'm like, wait, what? What is happening? Yeah, my blood sugar is all screwed up. Like I said, I had a tournament today. So, I had breakfast before I go. I had like a cup of coffee and some tea. Early in the morning. Then I had lunch. Then, because I was there basically the entire day until the stream, I had a candy bar and a bag of Skittles. And let me tell you, my head hurts. I'm 99% sure it was the bag of Skittles, but I usually go for, like, a piece of candy, so, like, a candy bar, and then pretzels or, you know, like, it's still carbs, which is not great, but, like, I want something that it maybe is saltier rather than just more straight-up sugar. It's not good. Akira out of our blue player. Marky, you're staring down a tough board position. Bwom! Good Bwom hit. Get the body block to prevent the goon from ending up in the wrong position. What is going on with Goon's heal? Look at Goon's heal. Does he have, like, actual heals? Like, the shoe variation? Is it a free beam? Yeah, you get the free cheap shot. Start whittling them down. This is the sort of thing... So Phobies games kind of break down into different types. Like, of course, you have your beatings where it's a heart rush or it's panic points or you just body somebody because they were out of position. But I like the games where it's setting up over the course of the game, like, oh, well, I hit you with this Blom, which helps chip something into range over the course of multiple turns, because it's like showing the foresight and the setup. I think it's interesting from an observer's point of view. From the player point of view, I'm sure it's miserable, because it's like, as the player who is losing, it's like, I'm behind, I can't do anything. But the person who's winning also can't overcommit, because that's how the other person would get back in the game. I don't think Akira's that good there. I think Akira's pretty good in this position. I think setting it up the way they did is not great. But, like, you have two yoinks at this stage, you have a Blom, and you have relevant damage set up. I don't love the Gravedigger. Like, if the Gravedigger was something else, maybe. I think you need a little bit more damage. The Spider, like, the Gravedigger and the Spider I have more issue with than I do the Akira. Unless you were saying using an Akira pull on that turn, which, like, that's a different discussion. But I think Akira's I mean, this is a good Akira map. I don't know why, I gotta be honest. Glob is slowly moving into Halfy territory for me. It'll never make it there. It's kind of like, you know, the limit as one approaches Halfy never actually reaches 0. But there are a lot of frivolous globs in a lot of games we've been watching. Fewer games, and now Monster of the Week. It kind of feels like I don't know what to put on the board, so I'm going to go Glob because it's only 4 keys, and then I can put a 1 key on the board, but, like, I don't know what you're using the 1 key for, and now you're getting Blommed again? For, like... Alright, so you're going to Akira here, but you don't... There might be an okay Puff to set up, possibly. Alright, so yeah, the Moffat gets picked. The question is the Akira even going to be worth it? Because, like, this is still a huge amount of HP between these 3 Phobies. I wouldn't have moved that. I don't think you move the Ray. Well, I guess you needed to let the Glob in. So you glob the Goon. Who are you going to Blom? Did the Puff not attack? No way! The timer got him? Oh, not like this! Not like this. Dude, honestly, like, that's probably game, right? Ray didn't attack, this didn't attack, and I think this only attacked once. No, it attacked twice. Goon had 1100 health? Actually, you might not kill the goon. You might not kill the goon. Like I said, it's a lot of HP. That's a yikes moment. That's a big yikes. Feels bad, man. Maybe our blue player was done for anyway. But I gotta be honest, you probably want those attacks. Dude, you're not even... Oh my god. Look at the mountain of HP. Look how much effort is required to actually... That boom is just dead, isn't it? Imagine if Puff had Prometheus's fire resistance. Pour one out for DRH. He got. Yeah. There was no... I don't know that DRH could have pulled that out. We'd have to go back and count to see if, like... Because if you kill the goon, you might be in pretty good position, but... I don't know. GG. When you said fire resistance, I had a traumatic memory of a librarian villager in Minecraft trying to... I don't know what decam is. With fire resistance enchanted book. You know, I've never played Minecraft. Oh, scam you. Alright, let's look at the other event chat. We did have a couple of, like, new people playing. Hold on a second, I gotta make sure of the names here. They didn't post their name yet. Yikes. Yikes. Did this game not happen? Like, did this person go MIA? Ugh, I hate that. Yeah, did that really? That sucks. Okay then. Look at this one instead. Alright, back on Morbidity, Oliver, and A Market. Let's see what we got here. Newcomer moment, yeah. Yeah. Seems like me before not giving mine because I told the 30 time before, right? What? What? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Like, I was doing okay, chat, and then I sat down to eat, got the stream prepped and stuff. And, like, as soon as I swapped over... I'll talk about not giving in-game name, yeah. Like, as soon as I swapped over and actually went live, I'm beat. I am beat. Yeah, for the regulars, I mean, I gotta be honest, I kind of know the regulars in-game names by now. I just like it to have it for recording purposes, like, so I have a record of, well, you told me this name, sort of thing. Plus, there's people starting alts all the time. You know, I love to see the Radiators Enjoyers. That's a weird thing, weird way to phrase it. Radiator Enjoyers. Radiator, one of my absolute favorite phobies. Like, real talk. He's one of my favorite phobies. Wait, you don't have Radiator? I thought you had Radiator. Daisy coming out to play. Okay, so why does the Bowmangles avatar look so different? It looks like really different compared to Bo. Hexy. Alright, look, Hexy's 0-1 right now. Let's see if Hexy can bring it back for a Markin. Top 3 most wanted phobies. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love the usage of it here from Oliver. I guess it's fine to do it this way. I guess this is okay. This is fine because you put some pressure on this Puff. You're making a Markin's life challenging here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 phobies though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for each player. Hematic back in the team up here. Only 5 keys available for a Markin. This Puff is actually in danger right now. You can run the Radiator up and then park the Daisy behind it and tag the Puff with 2 attacks. I think this Puff could be in danger right now. That might have been a mistake killing that Contortio. We're not going to go for it. We're just going to take the Daisy hit. Would not have killed the Puff, and it would have opened you up to a big Blom. I mean, maybe. Chad, imagine if you could not put anything on a panic point or other, like, existing tile. So, like, you can't put traps on them. You can't put fire on them. You... Obviously, I mean, you can't do it now. You can't do, like, the Prometheus or whatever to put the other tiles on there. I wonder how that would change the game. Like, if you had to use Prometheus to use a lava tile, or remove a lava tile, before you can put a trap there. Panic point advantage blue. 11 keys available, 17 versus 21. Puff is running for its life up there. We got the Stabby standoff down here, Hexy and Stabby. I haven't actually been paying attention to the Hexy attack animation. But Hexy is, I guess, doing its job. Just standing there and stopping people from attacking. Please. So it's literally just a Stabby attack animation. I am not a huge fan of this. That Radiator is obviously going in, right? Is it obviously going in? I feel like it is. Yep. No, it's going after Puff. I mean, I don't blame you here. It is the bigger target. So you don't need the support from Daisy, because the Radiator will eliminate it on its own, thanks to its bonus attack. Down goes Puff. That board looks a lot worse without Puff on it. Like, a lot worse. Kill on the Murder Wing. No, we're repositioning. Why are you repositioning? What? I don't... Ogre? I don't know about that one. I think Hexy's dead, right? Possibly? Big set of power downs onto Oliver's team here, though. 3 Phobies had to be used in order to... Well, 4 technically, but 3 are powered down. Now, the heart is not desperate. I don't understand the Ogre here, like, at all. But the answer from Oliver is a Frosty, and... I don't want to say it's the nail in the coffin, but... somebody busted out the hammers. Big old splash here from Noxious. Oh no. I don't know what the head crab is doing here. Moffat, the final Phobie. 0 keys to 0 keys. Dude, are you not just getting 3 Phobies frozen here? What is happening? I don't know about this one, Markin. I guess you can't necessarily... Yeah, wait, what? Why did they not just freeze Numbskull, Noxious, and Clinico? I guess it's not a great freeze. Because it isn't like a regular Blom. You're not doing damage off of this. This isn't back for a while. It's not an interesting freeze. The thing is it locks out 3 Phobies. You would have prevented this heal. I don't know if that would matter that much. I feel like you could have frozen there and then like you split their team down the middle and then just jump one half of it during the freeze. Alright, maybe we were all wrong. Ogre is alive. That guy is pissed. Chad, I learned a fun fact about spiders a little while ago. I don't know if it's actually a fact. I should look it up for confirmation. Like, I was just told this, and I'm like, that logically makes sense, but I don't know if it's actually true. So we'll hold off until I have a chance to look it up. But if it's true, it is hilarious. In, like, a really horrifying way. It actually was a good idea. I mean, look, Markin was playing the long game until they lost that Gin Sting. That seems like a miscalculation. Maybe. We are going to get yet another Noxious Vomit. Dude, Numbskull did something. That's wild. Oh, no. No! Not like this! Oh, no! Does anyone else, whenever they see something like this, think of Connect 4? where, like, you play Connect 4, it's been, like, I don't know, decades since I played Connect 4, but, like, the one that would always get you is the diagonal, right? Like, everybody looks for the vertical and the horizontal, but the diagonal is how they get you. The beam before was bad? By comparison, yeah, this bomb was sick. Like, I think you could have gotten a really solid position from the previous one, but this one's immediately game ending. Like, there's just no coming back from this. Obviously. Frosty, secretly the most broken phobia in the game. Maybe not secretly. It seems like a very open secret for most people. Honestly, other than that, this wasn't played that poorly from A. Markin, and, like, the ogre play was weird. But it actually kind of worked out. And then you just get Frosty. Get freeze raid. GG. Alright, chat. I'll be right back 1 second. Well, give me a couple minutes. Don't go away. Alright, chat. We're back. Had to take a quick break. Wanted to clear my head for a second. Just like I said, I'm getting tired. Went to get a quick snack. Debated eating my wife's pizza. But let the record show, I did not eat my wife's pizza. It looked good, though. I was debating eating the rest of my stromboli, though. I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow. It was so good, chat. Dude. It is from, like, this place that I never would have expected would have good food. And, like, this might be the best stromboli I've had in years. It was so good. It could just be because I was very hungry all day. But, like, it hit right. It was so good. Like, a lot of garlic. So good. I want 2 more. I would have eaten what's left if there was more. I would have eaten it, and then I would have started on the next one. But anyway, what do we got here? Yeah, let's go with this one. Chad, I've been having a lot of fun watching Phobies. I've talked about it a few times. Like, I don't remember the last time I played a Phobies game, which is, again, I'm not trying... Oh, this is one of the new maps. Shit. What's the name of this one? Is this one of the ones you said was bad, Master Dark? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... There's 7 panic points on this map. This is Desolation Row. So this is one of the ones that you said was like Mesophobe. It's a 19-turn game. That's kind of a quick game. But yeah, like, I don't have any problems with Phobies gameplay-wise. I haven't had time to, like, really sit and focus on it. Phobies is a game that, like, you really need to pay attention. Although I know a lot, there's a big difference between armchair quarterbacking it and playing the game. And I've just been having a lot of fun watching Phobies games because there's some, like, really absurd stuff that happens. Alright, we get an early Hematic out of Potenzia. A lot of 1 keys. This feels like a karst opener. I'm not gonna lie. The Potenzia opener here, 1-1-1 into Hematic, feels like a karst opener. Oliver rocking the Radiator. I love the way Radiator... I love everything about Radiator. He's so funny to me. My man has, like, a saliva problem. He's clearly got some anger issues. And he looks like the bad guy in every 80s cartoon movie. You know what he looks like? What was the bad guy from the Smurfs? I bet the bad guy from the Smurfs walks like that. What the hell's his name? I want to say it's Gargamel? Is that right? Somebody will correct me. I know it's Garg something, right? I would say this is going to bother me, but I actually don't care. It's not going to bother me at all. I don't care. If I can't remember the bad guy from the Smurfs. All right, we're getting our standoff set up 3-3. Now we got 4-3. This map is defendable, still extremely aggressive. I guess I can see it. I can see how it would be difficult to... Like, if you get tucked up in the pocket up here, like all the way in the north, for example, or down there, then it would be difficult for your opponent to defend their heart, but you have to funnel through a choke and, like... I don't know, I could see this being like, what's the name of that map with all the disease tiles with the hearts all the way in the corner? And it has, like, the disease in a big U. God, I can't think of anything right now. Bwom. But, like, that map is a... You know, once you put your foot on the gas, it's like, no, we're going. We're going hard. Werewolf. We haven't seen a werewolf out of Potenza in a long time. They were one of the premier werewolf experts. Diabolical, yeah. Diabolical's the name of the map. Alright, positioning here to try and not allow something bad to happen with the Bachelor Pole. Panic point advantage still for our blue player. Blinky coming in. I don't know about the Blinky here. Blinky! I guess Blinky's fine here, because Blinky could soak some hits here. It's going to be significant enough effort to remove Blinky, I think. Until you consider this. You gave up the stim. Well, you didn't give it up because they had the stim. Like, you didn't reclaim the stim. So is Blinky just toast? That looks like a dead Blinky to me. Yikes! By the way, I saw a Wiggy in my house the other day, and it was enormous. It was very large. Maybe not as large as Wiggy, but it was a big boy. Counterattack here doesn't look like it's doing enough to stem the tide. Because that werewolf's going to transform this turn. That werewolf's going to transform this turn. Noxious is going to come in. Splash basically... Oh, man. Oliver's in a... Dude, no! No. No. Bad. You stop that right now. No. No. I refuse. It's not allowed. Oh my god, that's a stemmed bomb. Ouchtown, population U, bro. Yeah, about that. I do think that Potenza got a better position here. They had a better position with a better comp, and it's just kind of like Oliver had no way to fight out of this. But, oof. Oof, size, large. Dude, you didn't even kill the... Oh, God, you didn't even kill the goon. Yeah, the writing's on the wall here. Oliver's just putting random shit on the board. Alright, well, the radiator took it out, but... I'm not thrilled if I'm in Oliver's position here. get the heal, but this is probably for the bees. Just regular bees, though. Yeah, Potentia has always been pretty solid with these aggressive plays. These aggressive setups. I think it goes back to, at least according to Potentia, when they had a much weaker collection. And as a result, they were forced to try and do some of these things to beat up on people with better collections. Ginsting goes down. Oliver is trying to make a game of this. Panic point advantage remains blue, but like... Werewolf does power down this turn, right? It does. How does this change the math? We shall see. Quick pick on the Maggie. This is a rough spot. There might be enough damage to kill this Noxious, but I kind of doubt it. But either way, it doesn't matter. There's too many things in position. Too many panic points to try and reclaim. You can't do everything. Would Oliver have been better off if this AWOL was something other than AWOL? I don't think it matters. Yeah, you're just going to kill the heart this turn. Never mind. Because I was going to say, like, if Potentia kills the AWOL trivially, and if the AWOL was, like, Cowbell or something, I don't remember if they put Cowbell on the board, like, Henrietta, whatever. Could it have then claimed another panic point? But it didn't matter. They were too far behind. GG. GG. In a second. Who did we watch? We watched... That was just Potentia and Oliver, right? Let's see. All right, hold on a second, chat. I gotta check something real quick. Where is this? Nope, that's not the right message. Just trying to double check on the status of this game to make sure. Let's take a look at this one, I guess. I think this is on a new map. Yeah, we're back on Ill Intent, Oliver and Dear H for this one. Have I played Nova Island? Is this a D's Nuts joke? Like, what? I've never heard of this game. Is this a D's Nuts joke? It's not a D's Nuts joke. Nova D's Nuts. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. No, I've never even heard of that game. It's not showing up on Steam either, so like I don't know what this is. I think it qualifies as a card game. I'll have to look it up. I haven't heard of it. Let's see if I can look it up while we're getting in the early game. Nova Island. Genre-breaking, free-to-win mobile game set in a rich universe whose future will be determined by its players. What a load of bullshit. What does any of that mean? That's so many buzzwords that, like, sounds like a riddle that can only be answered by the Mind Goblin. Not the Mind Goblin! You must seek out the Mind Goblin. I'll look into that game later, Sizar, but like the initial Google description, not encouraging, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god. Chad, I did expand my Blitz Bowl teams today. I bought a necromantic team for Blood Bowl, which I'm gonna reuse for this. What is a Mind Goblin? Famous last words. You right. I watched Pirate Software get somebody with the Mind Goblin. Or was it Mind Goblin? I forget what one they got him with, but it was like really funny. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I don't remember the last Shove Shark I saw. I don't think we saw a single Shove Shark today. Not a single Shove Shark. Ooh, that's a snipe jar. We take those. No. Thought we were gonna get. Why did the? I assumed we needed both the Murder Wing and the boop to do this, but clearly not. Wait, can't Ray Chargel's one-shot Repeller? Oh, Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting. It's one of those things that, like, I know that it can't one-shot any of the Sentinels, but I still refuse to accept it, so it's kind of like, how is this possible that you can't even kill the lowest health one? I enjoyed Phobies for a while. I think the stalemate you get to after getting a certain stress level and not being able to advance meaningfully without spending money drove me away. I don't blame you. The biggest complaint that I've always had with Phobies is the economy. I'm not going to lie to anyone. I bring it up fairly regularly. I mean, the tournaments that we're observing right now are ones that I'm hosting that you do get coffee just for playing. So you can get the paid-for currency just by participating. And we run it weekly. But it is a drop in the bucket compared to what... Like, there needs to be a systemic overhaul of the in-game economy. It is super punishing. Like, it's a 2009 mobile game in that respect. Also, what the hell is happening? There's a Raucous here. There's a triple panic point advantage. Honestly, this Raucous is going to put in work. Half he bites the dust. I don't know why Unbearable came out here. But our orange player is under enormous amounts of pressure here. I think they're just dead. Like, they don't have enough damage on the board to actually dislodge these things, let alone claim the panic points in time. I want to say this is Phobie choice. Yeah, that's not good enough. Oh, man. That is so much effort required to kill, like, any of these things at all. You do get to claim this back, but the bow on the stem, even before you consider the multiple flyers, like, yikes. Played a little too passively. Yeah, these Sentinels, in this case, Repeller, do kind of, I mean, not kind of, they do encourage that sort of gameplay. And it's very easy to lean on them and go, oh, well, this is how you win these games. And I think they could have, but Dear H was able to march a Raucous all the way over there, and, like, if that happens, something went catastrophically wrong. Something did not go in your favor. Interesting games. That's it for Monster of the Week for this week, chat. If you're interested in playing, hit up the Random Thoughts Discord as mentioned earlier. Link for that, of course, is in the description, where you can get coffee just for participating in the events. But that's going to do it for this week. So as always, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time for more Random Thoughts.